Hello, lovely people. This is Sakino on Sunday again. And just for a few moments, I want to take you into a little silent space because I'm listening to some very beautiful music and to the birds singing. And then I will talk about the theme of the week. So this week I was focusing for myself on resilience. What is resilience? Resilience is our capacity to come back to life, so to say, after events that are maybe shattering or uprooting. So it's an innate capacity in every living being. It's also in plants and animals, in nature, to come back to life. Sometimes it's not so easy, and sometimes we forget we have this capacity. So this week I was kind of, I don't know why, made aware of that. So I consciously focused on things that were supporting my resilience. One thing was going to dance again and dancing at home and move a lot. And the other thing that I realized again, not for the first time, but again, there was a question of someone on Twitter this week. And the question was, do you make your bed every morning? And I was like, yeah, of course I make my bed every morning. Always, with no exception. And then I was asking myself, well, yeah, it's true, and why am I doing that? Now, and this is the connection to resilience. Making my bed every morning gives me a feeling that I have accomplished at least one thing today. This sounds simple or simplistic even. It's not. Because sometimes, of course, there are days when I don't feel good and I don't want to get up. I am facing challenges that are maybe not so easy to challenge. And then when I am getting up, I take a shower, I dress, and then I make my bed. And every single time when I do that, I have this feeling, okay, one thing at least is done for today. And it just makes me so happy, so satisfied to look at this bed that's looking nice and in order and inviting to come back to it at night. So this making my bed every morning with no exceptions for as long as I can remember in my life. I was thinking this morning, I was thinking about it, and I thought, was there a time in my life where I didn't do that? No, no. Even in my worst times in my childhood, I did make my bed. And it gave me a feeling of accomplishment. I've done at least one thing today that looks good and that feels good. So, and there is the connection for me with resilience. Because when I do something that makes me feel good, it reconnects me with my strength, with my capacity to stand up again, to get going again. It's a reminder. You can do it. I can do it. I am not helpless. I am not totally exposed to fate. I can do something. At least one little thing I can do. I can make my bed. And I don't know how it is for other people, but for me, making my bed is really an important part of my day. I remember many, many years ago, someone saying even, if you want to change the world, start by making your bed. And there certainly is some truth in it. Because it is the one thing that's in our power every single day. There might be other things that are within our power, but that's for sure one thing. This is not outside our reach, outside our capacity to act. So I just wanted to share that with you today because I find it so important to come back to basics. Life and change and growth, inner growth, are not about those big words, enlightenment and all that stuff. I don't care. I don't care about enlightenment. I have no idea what it even is. So for me, it's about how can I support myself and others to be in their capacity to live their lives according to how they want to live their lives. How can I support myself and others, encourage myself and others that yes, we have the power to act. At least in some areas of our lives we do have the power to act. And for sure one thing is making my bed every morning. And there probably and surely there are other areas too where we have the power to act. Like doing exercise, doing something good for our bodies, moving our bodies. This is also within our power, but this takes much more, at certain points it takes much more willpower to do that. But making my bed is an act of 2 to 5 minutes, not more, every morning. And the result is instant. To look at the bed that looks neat and beautiful and inviting again. So, talking about resilience, doing small things like that on a daily basis is building your resilience. It's building our capacity to stand up again, to face life and all its challenges. You might want to try it out. And let me know how it works for you. So with that, I wish you a beautiful Sunday and a beautiful week ahead. And please get in touch. I am very curious about your experiences in making your bed and what it does for you. Or other things that you might have discovered that are small things which you can do on a daily basis, which make you feel stronger and more aligned with your true being. Another big word, but aligned with who you really truly are, the beautiful human being that you are. Thank you for listening.